Besides my part one video, here's another part of how to protect yourself as Exotical Barbie. Anyways, one of them is if you're scared to go to the gym because whatever reason, men, people talk about you or whatever, the best thing I would say is A, I know it's gonna sound insane, but it's been working for me and I love it. Go to the gym at 6 a.m. Or go to the gym mid smack in the day. I'm talking about where people go to lunch, people usually working. Those two times are the best times. I wish I was lying. I'm not. Like, those times are the best times. Cause those type of people at the gym, they focus on themselves. They're not focused on you. 9 times out of 10, they had to go to work. Okay, or their kids are sleeping and they trying to hurry up and get that workout in so when they come back they could deal with all that stuff, or they just want to go there for peace. It's less people there because not many people want to get up that early and go to the gym. Okay, so or midday because everyone's busy, they eating lunch, doing things, whatever. Midday, perfect time, perfect time. I'm telling you, I did these two because sometimes you're probably like, man, I didn't wake up that early. It's okay. Go to the midday one. Another one is that this is gonna sound insane, but if you're like in college or like you're in high school, because I know some of my users like only small percentages like in high school or like whatever, and you want to go somewhere, and you're kind of scared about, like, how should I say it, being attacked. I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. I did this when I was in high school and middle school, and this did work and things did happen. So you're going to carry a book bag and you're going to put heavy items in that book bag. When I say heavy items, I mean books. I'm talking about the thick books. You know what I'm saying? No big, thick history books or whatever, put in a book bag, and you don't have to be a large book bag, but just a smaller and more, sorry for choking, the better, okay? And make sure, adjust the straps where if someone was to attack you, like practice at home, like make sure you could wham that thing. The reason I say this, because I remember one time, it happened a few times in high school where I was sexually assaulted at some points, but I put up a fight, and there was attempts of me being assaulted, and also too of girls trying to put their hands on me, but because of this trick right here, I was able to fight them off. And you're probably gonna look crazy, but the crazier you look, the better they fall. The more they fall, okay? Cause they ain't gonna fight a crazy person, okay? You need to act crazy. I know it's gonna sound weird, but this helped me, especially if you're like for me, like when I go to the gym, like I said, at 6 a.m. I've got that book back. I know it's gonna sound a little weird, and then bam, also to help me with my posture. If you're trying to lose weight or whatever, or like burn more calories, it will help you burn more calories because it's like a weighted vest. You know what I'm saying? It will definitely help you with your posture because you're forced to lean back and carry it. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for the cases if you want to, Also, too, grab you, if you have the money, a flip phone and have a burner number or whatever. Okay, the reason I say this is because if you are scared to say no when a guy approaches you, grab that fake phone. I'm talking about, and make sure it's ugly looking. Don't get no pretty one, get an ugly one, okay? And make sure that has a fake number, no one can reach you, whatever. Do what you gotta do, okay? And when I say ugly phone, I'm talking about that phone grandparents use. Okay? Ugly, disgusting, boogerish style. Uglier the better, okay? And so they'd be like, oh, I want your number. I'd be like, okay, honey, what do you want? Like, play along with it. And guess what? They can't reach you, they can't track you. Period. Okay? I always say, don't pull out your real phone. Always pull out your fake phone because you don't know that circumstance is going to happen. Okay? Or if you want to go all petty, get a burnt. What's it called? Shoot. Get a walkie-talkie and be like, oh, I talk through walkie-talkies. Okay? Or what's that called? Shoot, I forgot what it's called. But I used to use it when I was younger. Anyways, these are creative ways to scare off men. Or if you don't type of people that's scared to say no and you're still practicing, use this tactic. And if you're like, oh my gosh, well I have a flip phone and I could crack it, but it's not working because you know how parents give you that fake phone when you're younger, whatever, things like that. Yeah, use it. Be like, oh well, my phone is dead. Sorry. You know, play that game. If you want to even look even like creepy, like a psycho, grab that Disney flip phone and be like, okay, dial in here. Yeah, dial in here. Beep, 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 boop, boop. And be like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, you got to play along looking psycho. Okay? Okay? Another way is this, I think many people notice, is share your location. Like when you go out one night, be like, hey mom, or hey girl, or something like that. Be like, here's my location, whatever. And like for me, one thing I do is that I'd be like, yeah, I reached this location. It's going to take me 15 minutes if I don't respond. Call me 3 times, because you should be picking up your phone. You know what I'm saying? Do those type of things. Another way that can help you in the long run is that make sure you grab your charger and a charging book thing, I forgot what it's called, with you everywhere. Okay? This will help you so in case you're in a circumstance that you are in, you're able to charge your phone and call someone. Also too, those portable chargers, that from like you use when you're camping because you can't charge in an outlet one night. You could charge in that little charging thing. Yeah, put that in your car, okay? Or if you're traveling, make sure you take it with you because you may never know, okay? You may never know. Also, too, another way to protect yourself is that if a guy is trying to talk to you and feel uncomfortable, be like, oh my gosh, well, my dad, say a male family member, because men really don't care if you say like your mom or your aunt or whatever. Say, oh yeah, my dad is expecting me in 5 minutes. And you be like, I gotta run. And then I sometimes make up crazy stories where it'll be like, oh yeah, like, he just got out of prison for, and I say the most craziest story, even though it's not true. Like, I'm not saying lie, but, say like, oh yeah, my male family member is expecting me, or like when you talk, like let's say you and your friends go and you guys are having a joke, like, oh my gosh, like Colonel Sam, and then they'd be like, who's Colonel Sam? They'd be like, the police officer on our street, he's expecting us for cookies and cakes. They're gonna get scared. Okay, well, at least some of them will. Be creative. Okay. Another way is if you hear me panting and like breathing hard, that's because I just got done working out. Okay, so sorry. Other ways to protect yourself is when you talk to strangers, specifically men, don't don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should be mean, but okay. To better word this, specifically for men, don't be kind and nice. Get straight to the point. Okay, when you be like, hi, you be like, hi. How are you doing? And then if you like, oh, I'm scared, girl, you better start speaking a different language. Okay? Speaking a different language. And I'm not talking about European language. No offense to European language, okay? No shade, okay? I'm just saying because for me, in some instances, there has happened where they're like, oh, I speak Spanish too. Darn nabbit. Like, you better start practice on that Arabic, okay? You better start picking up Russian real quick. If you want to get down and dirty, pick up Gaelic. Shoot. Turkish, even. Okay, I'm about that life. I'm actually trying to learn about those things right now, low key. And then if you want to go out hardcore, Mandarin, period. Okay, and if you do speak Spanish and whatnot, you're like, oh no, I don't want to learn. You better speak that Dominican Spanish. Okay, you better speak that, what's that call it? Caribbean Spanish. Okay, Puerto Rican. I'm so serious because they will try and try, but they realize they can reach you. You'd be like, they're like, oh. But some of them will try to. And then you had to come out there like, like buck even. Like, that's why I say, don't be like, oh, hi. Be like, what? Okay? You don't owe them an explanation. You don't owe them kindness and niceness. It's nice to do, but you don't have to. Okay? And another thing is that create another thing to protect yourself is that when you have a lift underneath your, like, when you know how it says your name or not, change it to a male's name and have a male picture, either of your family member or whatever. Okay, and then when they see you, whatever, okay, and they'd be like, oh, but your name is this and whatnot. I'd be like, my dad is expecting me. And they'd be like, at the OBGYN? Absolutely. Okay? You have to do these crazy things to protect yourself, okay? Anyways, this is some of the ways, because I'm a little cuckoo. Not really, but yeah. But this will definitely help you because I try to make these creative ways because I know that there's a lot of older people, that, because I remember I was talking to some of my friends and whatnot, and some of them have arthritis, okay? Or some of them, like, they're injured, and it's like one of those injuries that's like, it's going to take a long time for them to even like do workouts like jumping, like not jump roping, so they had to like roller skate, if that makes sense, or those type of things. So I try to make it creative where it's like you that it's like available for everyone, you know what I'm saying, from like a 12-year-old all the way up to an 80-year-old, okay? Because as exoticals, they will attack you, okay, because they feel like they owe you. Anyways, tell me your advice, creative ways. I don't care how psychotic and weird it is. And tell me, did it work? Like, did it work? Because a lot of these, all of these I told you helped me. Okay? Or it happened to, or it worked for my family member. Okay? Anyways, let me know how you feel. Let me know. Comment down below. Like and subscribe for some more. Bye, Exoticals.